So somebody asked me what my planning process is, and the honest answer, it's a hot mess. That's one of the things I'm working on improving on. And it's also, it's kind of complicated, maybe overly so, but I thought I would just kind of just talk about it and then show some snippets of, like, me going in my planners and my journal in the morning. So if I'm out and about, or if I'm making, calling to make an appointment or whatever, everything usually goes into my, if it's for personal stuff, it goes into my Google Calendar. If it's work related, like work meetings or stuff, it goes into my Outlook calendar. I'll usually take the information from Google and put it into my Outlook calendar because I might need to request time off for certain things. Like if I work in a doctor's office, so my doctor's appointments are going to be during my work hours, so I might have to request a long lunch or to come in late or leave early, stuff like that. So my first step is digital. And then once a month, usually like maybe a week or two before the next month, I have my little monthly calendar, and I'll write stuff out in there. I don't refer to it that much, to be honest with you. And yes, all of my planners do have a monthly calendar, but I do not like flipping back and forth. So there's that. I do flip back and forth for certain things, but if I'm have my planner set up, it's like I would want my month. I would want to be able to look at my month, my week, and the daily. Anyway, so I fill out the monthly calendar, and then usually around Thursday or Friday, I'll start in the Jibun Techo for the following week. But sometimes I'll do the next 2 weeks. It kind of just depends. If I have a work meeting or something that I know that's like 1 or 2 weeks ahead, I'll just go ahead and put it in the Jibun Techo. I usually don't plan more than 2 weeks ahead in there. And I'll usually put in the things that are on during a specific time. So any meetings, any like, gatherings with friends, any, my work hours, I block those all off. And then since the Jibun Techo is a 24-hour timeline, and I now have the A5 Slim, I have plenty of room to write other things during the times that I would be sleeping. So usually from midnight to 4 in the morning is where I would write the call schedule. I'm looking down at the planner. During the work hours, if I don't have a meeting, I'll just write my work to-dos. And then in the evening, where I would be sleeping, is where I'm kind of writing my exercise stuff. But that's kind of how I'm using that. I mean, I could be using it to track my sleep and stuff like that, because obviously on days like this, my sleep is absolute shit. I've been up since 2 in the morning. And I really want to go back to bed, but it's just about the time I would wake up anyway, so. So yeah, and then as far as some people who use this planner, like Beth Coffee Plans, she does a wonderful job decorating the planner, and we both use the Jibun Techo. For me, decorating is kind of an afterthought. I want to write the stuff that I need first, and this is kind of my main planner, so it gets mostly pen, but then I'll put in a few stickers. Sometimes I put in a sticker because I wrote something in the wrong place, so I'll just slap a sticker down. Like, that's kind of like my whiteout. But that's kind of my planning process in the with the Jibun Techo. I've been finding lately that I haven't needed the daily planner as much. So it's the one I have is undated. But when I do need to use my daily planner, usually what I'll do is I'll kind of get into the book usually at least twice a day, but usually what I do is when I'm at work, I'll have it open and I'll jot down notes. Usually my daily planner is like mostly work-related tasks, so I do not feel guilty for writing in my planner during work hours because it's all work-related. No PHI, that stands for Protected Health Information. I don't write any of that in my planner, but I might write, I put in an IT ticket and write the number, or something like that. Right now, the weekly planner is able to accommodate most of that stuff, but in the past, I've had to use a 7x9 daily planner to kind of get everything down. Well, no, I had plenty of room in that, but I probably will bring back a daily planner for 2025. I'll probably bring back the Jibun Techo days just because I like the format. On the left side, I just have my tasks. Then on the right side, it's meant to be for the daily schedule, but I just write notes. But we're not talking about 2025. We're talking about my current planner routine. So right now, I try to keep this open on my desk, and then I will just write down any pertinent notes or check things off. Now, some of this stuff, let me flip the view. This, I really don't need that in my planner because I utilize the to-do in Outlook. So it's all there and I check it off. But I kind of like having it in the planner too. Now, really, I should have that in my Gantt charts, but I don't like flipping back and forth. But I love the Gantt charts, so I'm going to have to figure that out. And I do have to set up my April Gantt charts. So hopefully for 2025, I'll just, use my Gantt charts. But this is a really rambling way to say, my planner. I don't have, a set routine. Like a lot of planner people, they'll set it out Sunday night and do their planning. I kind of do a little bit every day because I'll just fill out, keeping track of my exercise or whatever. And then I just keep it open on my desk, and I guess I do rapid logging for stuff, if that makes sense. And then I use my daily planner when I need to, So, since I'm babbling, I'll babble some more. Some changes that I want to make is I want to put in, I want to get better at project planning because a lot of my volunteer stuff is projects. Some of it is stuff that I can't do right away, and I have to start it on a specific day, and then basically reminders to follow up. So that's what I'm lacking now. And another thing is for the project planning is just breaking down the tasks and then giving myself mini due dates. So I'm hoping that my little project planner will help me with that. that I probably will not be in every day. It'll just be, there for when I need it, and I'll probably stay at home. It might occasionally come to like volunteer meetings, but it'll probably mostly stay at home. But I have to finish setting that up. I did a little bit more of setup, but I have to do some more of that. Anyway, to sum it up, my planning routine is once a month, I fill out my monthly calendar. Thursday through Sunday, I kind of plan out for the next 2 weeks in my weekly planner. And then every day I'll fill out stuff as needed to check it off or to migrate it. I'll do some rapid logging. I have a job where a couple of days a week I'm able to, I'm at my desk, and then 2 days a week I'm mostly working on the floor, so I'm not really at my desk, so I can't look at my planner that much. But that's okay because I do have my recurring work tasks in my computer, but I like seeing them on paper too. And then the computer, I can only check them if they're done or not done. On the planner, I can kind of annotate if it's if I did it partially. Yeah, because some things I can't do fully because I'm working on the floor. So it's like I can make a note that I got something started and I just have to do X, Y, Z to finish. Hope that wasn't too rambly, but that's kind of what I do now, and I'm always trying to evolve it and make and basically I just want to have everything on paper and keep it out of my head. I haven't been using my brain dump notebook too much this week, but I'm going to start using that some more too, and just keep everything straight. So up next is just some footage of me playing around in my planners. Bye. Here's a little bit of my daily journaling. No deep, dark feelings yet. Just babbling about what I want for 2025. And a little positive affirmation stuff. And more babbling about stuff I want. So, but like I said, first comes consistency and then the quality. And then I've got to make sure that I do my daily brain dumps too. So we'll see. But for now, journaling. Here's a little more progress in my Jibun Tejo. So I don't know if I'm going to have a similar layout next week. I'm going to decide whether or not I think this is too busy or just right. So we'll see. Because all of these are in my Outlook to-do list. This is for today. So I had to move over doing my expense report. I probably need to highlight that. And I also forgot to go to the pharmacy, so I need to do that too. Then this is my little journal. I decided one of my kids got me these cuss stickers, so I decided to use some of those. So I'm probably going to use this as my main planner starting in July, but this book will be done with, so when it's sitting on my desk at work, it won't have cuss word stickers. So, yeah. So it is day 8 of consistent journaling. I'm not really doing anything that interesting, but probably when I do lots of deep thoughts, I won't be sharing those on the internet. So for now, it's just my planner plans and hey, I'm doing something. So that's all for now. Let me know if you think I should, keep this so busy. I mean, Might as well have got the space, but I'm deciding whether or not I like it. Okay, here's here's next week in the Jibun Techo. I did most of this yesterday during lunch, but I kind of, if I have an event, I'll usually, if it's within the next week or two, I'll just write it in. So this week, and I have just this paper clip covering some stuff that I don't want to share. So this is a department I work in, so that's the on-call, whether or not we have clinic. Kind of like my morning exercise thing that I made a space for work to-dos and then a personal and volunteer to-do, which would be day specific. I'll fill that out. This is my exercise summary. I kind of color code, so purple is exercise. So then I'm just going to track my how many days I've consistently exercised, journaled, did a volunteer task, and I'm adding in meditation. So I'll probably do like 5 minutes or so of that. And then this is kind of the rest of the week. So gray is just my work hours. Usually, oh, this is IHOP. I didn't write it in, but usually that's orange, but I just used a red highlighter because that's what I had. So, yeah, this is next week. And my cat is being an asshole. Are you being an asshole? You better not Swiss whack me. Are you gonna be so cute, though? Are you so cute? You're such a cute little asshole, aren't you? Yeah, you're a good girl. So, and by the way, I utilize, don't you bite me, you little shit. Anyway, Tippy's being a little shit, but she's my little shit, and I love her. But, I utilize a lot of disinfectant. Hey, you knock that shit off. I utilize a lot of disinfectant wipes because Tippy's a little shit. She's being a bad girl. Anyway, this is what happens when I try to journal. Hello, and join me for another installment of talking to myself in my car because I've got a few minutes until my kid gets off of work. Alright, I don't know if this is a thing that makes me see red or a thing I don't understand or why the hell is the sun trying to blind me, but fitness challenges. Now, some of them, I mean, I kind of get it because if you do a challenge, hopefully the idea is to like build a good habit, but it's like 30-day this challenge, 30-day that challenge, 75 hard, 75 soft. So like with 75 hard, what do you do on day 76? Do you just keep doing the same thing? Like with the 30-day plank challenge, what do you do on day 31? Like, personally, I would rather just build up the habits, but I was looking up 75 hard, and it's like, who has time for that? Like, you know, 2 45-minute workouts, one of them has to be outside. What if you can't do that based on your work schedule? What if you got to just do like 1 hour-and-a-half workout, or you have to do like 10-minute workouts because, you know, that's all, you know, based on like what you have to do in your day. So, I don't know. I mean, I get the idea. It's like you do the challenge to build the habits, but to me, it's kind of like going on a diet. You just go on the diet for the number of days, and then you go back to eating like shit. Like shit, not eating shit. Oh, that made me almost throw up in my mouth, just the idea of that. Ugh. Anyway, so I don't get that. And then in the planner community, it seems like everybody's going back into rings. I mean, I bought some rings too, but and I've actually used rings in the past. I like them. My main problem with them is just archiving them if needed, but I mean, rings work okay. Just system works okay. You know, basically whatever works for you is going to be okay. And I know a lot of us have an issue with the FOMO, because there's so many cool stuff, and then like people make these videos with these beautiful stuff in this awesome paper, and we all just want to try it. So I am as guilty of that as everybody else. Holy shit, this road is noisy. Jesus. Sorry about that. It's like somebody like had a loud truck, and it wasn't like an actual truck that's hauling stuff. It was like somebody's pickup truck. So, yeah. But, I mean, if... Jesus Christ. Is that a motorcycle or something? God dang. People need to get their damn mufflers fixed. Anyway, if you like fitness challenges, and, you know, you make progress on them, then do it. I mean, I'm not a fitness influencer. I'm just an old lady trying to get my shit together. So if that works for you, that's great. And if you're a planner person and you want to try all the things, as long as you're not making yourself bankrupt, and, you know, then, you know, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Now for myself, for my fitness, I'm going to stick with the program that my friend wrote for me. My friend is a trainer and a bodybuilder, and I trust her. And I'm actually gonna get my ass in. What is with all these goddamn people with shitty mufflers? Holy shit. Almost scaring the shit out of me with these mufflers. God dang it. Anyway, what was I talking about? The planner? Yeah, get whatever you want for the planners. Like for me, I've learned my lesson. I'm not trying anything. I mean, Walmart has a lot of cute planners, don't get me wrong, but I am sticking with my Jibun Techo. I've already decided that I'm definitely getting the Jibun Techo Biz for 2025. I'm a little up in the air for, you know, what else, but I have my wish list, so that'll be it. If one more truck with a fucking busted muffler drives by, I'm probably gonna jump out of my skin. Jesus. Anyway, sorry for all the cussing, but these, I don't know if it's gonna show up on the audio when, you know, on the video. There's another one. But like, these mufflers are loud. They're like, they're almost as loud as like the L train. When I used to visit my grandma in New York, there was like a freaking L train right by the house, and like my mom would be like, if you're tired, go to sleep. It's like, maybe you could sleep through that, but I can't sleep through that. But, and plus there's an airport nearby, so when this is really loud, it's like, holy, is a plane gonna crash into me? Jesus. Anyway, that's kind of my little rant about fitness challenges. It isn't really a rant. It's just, you know, it's not for me. But if it's for you, that's great. You know what's not for anybody, though? Are these trucks with these busted ass mufflers. Take your damn truck to the shop and get that shit fixed. That's my what makes me see red. These friggin' mufflers. Fix your damn trucks. That's all. Bye. Do you want to see the most ratchet tripod setup ever? Hold on. Hold on. This is, it works, but it's laughable. Hold on just a moment. So, my tripod is on a box, on another tripod. Hey, 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 be quiet. Be quiet. You be quiet too. You guys already had your breakfast. Let's go outside. Come on, let's go outside. Come on, you tubby shit. Let's go outside. Katami, would you like your joint treat? Yes? Okay. I'll give everybody their treat. This is being so bad this morning. Kong knows what he has to do. He has to sit and he has to be quiet. And he has to wait. Yes. Tippy is also acting like she didn't get any treats this morning. What's up with that, Tippy?